Hey everyone, Darren Belanco here, founder of OnlineThinking.net, and in this Astra theme tutorial, you're going to learn how to build a website using the Astra Pro theme for WordPress. Let's get started. So as you can see on this website here, it's just a placekeeper, and what we will be doing now is turning it into a proper website with a header and the full homepage menu here as well. In order to do this with Astra, we are just going to go and make sure that all of the individual modules that come with the Astra theme are activated. So to do that, you'll head over to the appearance menu and then Astra options. And then on this screen over here, you'll see there's a whole bunch of modules over here. Now, for most websites, I would recommend going and activating the colors, typography, spacing, mobile header, header sections, navigation menu, and the sticky header. And then you can also go and activate the scroll to top. Those modules, you are going to need the settings on majority of the websites that you do. This will manage the colors and background on all the elements that you have in the customizer. Here it gives you some extra typography settings, some spacing in the content areas and your sidebars. The mobile header, of course, we want to be able to have a mobile friendly website, so this is extremely important. The header sections, this gives us additional sections above the header and below the header, so this is quite a nifty feature to also activate. The navigation menu, sticky header, and custom layouts. This is not necessary. We're not going to be using the custom layouts. And then the scroll to top feature you also want to activate. So once all of those are activated, you can head over to the front end of your website. And let's just head over to the home page that we are going to be editing. And then from here, we'll just hit the customize button. If you want more tips and tricks like this to grow your business online, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to be the first to know when a new video is released. Okay, now that the customizer is finished loading, we will see that we have a bunch of settings over here in the left-hand menu. The global settings are going to control basic things like the typography across your whole website, the colors, the type of container that you have, the button colors, as well as your scroll to top button, which you will see appears when you scroll to the bottom of the website. So now that we are ready to get all of these settings sorted, where I like to begin is the brand of the website. I like to work my way from the top of the site down to the bottom of the site as much as possible. So the first thing we're going to do here is we'll go into the header section and then into site identity, and we will click the change logo button. Our logo for this company has already been uploaded here, so we'll see that we select it. I'd recommend putting in an alt text here because this is the image SEO. So if you leave this blank, Google won't be able to pick up your image in search, and it's also just good practice to go and fill in your alt text. So this is just a logo, so I've put in there KD Solutions, put in the logo. We don't have to crop, so we can skip the cropping of the image, and then it will be loaded into the site. We can remove the Retina device and just select that because we don't have a different logo file. And you can see there our logo has been loaded. It's a little bit too large at the moment, so what you'll want to do is just play around with the sizing here. We are going to have to look at the website. You'll see we've imported another pre-existing template into this website. So this one's got a transparent header on this page of the theme, and it doesn't look so great. So we're going to have to play around with this just to get it looking how it should and just getting it to fit with this particular company and their logos. So we can always go look here. You can see the transparent header isn't enabled on the whole website. So we'll have to go into the front end of the site and then change that on this individual page. So let's continue here with the site identity settings here. And let's put in 250. That looks like a fair size. Let's see, different mobile. No, we'll keep that on for mobile. And you can hit this little display toggle button here to see what this will look like on the site. So we can see that that looks all right there. The menu comes down here. So what we'll probably do after we've changed some of these settings in the customizer, we will go to the front end of the website and we will then change the header type that is listed there on the front end. So here we'll continue editing that. The site icon, we don't have an image which is the right size for a site icon at the moment. So we will have to just wait on that, unless we can just squeeze this crop here a little bit. No, unfortunately we can't. So let's just skip that image. Let's try this site icon over here. Select that, and we might be able to just squeeze something in. There we go. And then crop that image. Okay, site title's in. We don't want the site title to be displayed. The tagline, this company does not have a tagline, so we'll just put my company name in there. Just don't display. So now that we've got the basic settings just for the branding over here, it's going to be quite hard to adjust the spacing and see exactly how we want it to look while it still has the transparent header menu settings. So what we want to do is just hit publish over there. And then once it's published, we can then go back to the front end of the website. And then if you just hit the edit page button, you'll be taken into the WordPress editor. And we will be able to go and change the Astra theme settings for this individual page. On the right hand side, if you're using the block editor, you can then scroll down and you will see here that the Astra page settings for each individual page. So you'll see here there's no sidebar. The content layout is full width and stretched. You have various options here between boxed, content boxed, full width contained, and full width stretched. And then over here, down here, we'll go transparent. We want this to be disabled on this page. Sticky header, it'll say customize a setting. So we can select customize a setting here, and whatever we've selected in the customizer, it will choose that default setting for that particular page. So let's just hit update over here. We can then go view the page. And then now we have a better idea of what the website's going to look like. And already it's looking a lot better just with that white heading over there. And from now we can go back into the customizer and we will then be able to edit. If you've liked this video, smash the like button below and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're then going to be able to now go and edit our header section a little bit further here, because we now know what it's going to look like with the header. So we can now go into the primary header section. We've got 3 different layouts here to choose from. We've got one with the logo on the left and the menu on the right, one with the logo centered in the menu below, and then one the reverse way around. Generally, I like to go with the first layout option because the logo on the right generally isn't the most common way it's done online. The middle option takes up a lot of space on your website, so you've got very little space above the fold. So I go with the option on the left hand side here. The content width is whether this header goes all the way to the side or it will be the width of whatever you set the content to be. So I generally set that to the default setting, and then the mobile header setting we can see over here how we want that to look over there with the menu. To get this, I would just go and hit that button over there, and then we will get a good idea of what this is going to look like with the menu to the right of the image or below. we'll just go play with these settings over here. I generally choose the one to the left hand side, again because it keeps most of my content space above the fold here, and then my menu isn't taking up half of the screen on mobile devices. Let's go and just toggle some of the colors here so we can get the right settings here. So under global, we can go to colors, and under base colors of this theme, you will have all these settings here. What I like to do over here is, if you're using Chrome, you'll be able to get this color pick eyedropper add-on. Once you add this add-on to your Chrome, you'll get this color dropper selector tool. So in this case, we can go and select the logo colors of our client, and we can then go and say that that is going to be the color of our theme. And this is a lot easier to do, and instead of having to go and take a screenshot of your client's image and take that image into Photoshop just to go and get the correct colors. So this is a nifty trick that I like to use. And then we've got some other colors over here. So what I would then go and do is grab the other colors from the client logo over here, because then our website we know is going to stay on brand. So let's just go and select that over there, copy that number there, and then we can just go into the link section here and drop that in over there. Now I might want to go and change these around, because a link that is this blue color might not stand out too much, so I'll go and drop that in over there. Let's just leave that how it is for the meantime. Content, that is just for the main content area. I will leave that for now. And then let's go and have a look at our scroll to top button. I think I'm going to do my footer this blue color, so I think that this scroll to top button will actually be a lot better if it's, let's just exit over there. Let's go and copy this color here. And then we can head down to the scroll to top. And then you'll see there's a color section here. So that add-on that we enabled initially in the beginning of this video gives us these additional settings here to go and add additional colors and changes to how we want this theme to look. So that's going to be the color over there on the hover, and on hover we will just set the same orange color, but we will just turn down the intensity a little bit there. Okay, so that's basically how you would get started with the Astra theme. As you can see, there are a lot of settings here in the customizer menu. It is really easy to use. This theme really is one of my favorite themes. It's got all the settings that you will need to create beautiful client websites, and it's really powerful and has a lot of solutions for you. If you got value from this video today, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again in next week's video.